Hi everyone. I just, as usual, I thought of discussing some interesting thoughts with you all. Uh, this is regarding the motivational speeches, which is one of the greatest trend of the recent past. Not only recent past, always there was great speeches, and we all get attracted towards that. Likewise, a lot of motivational self-help books which will inspire us to achieve greater things and implement it in our life. We hear a lot of podcasters and morning messages. It will be very powerful, and we really wanted to implement it in our life. But after we hearing it, we may implement some of these ideas for 2 3 days or for 5 days, maximum 1 week. Then we give up. We continue with our usual practices. Have you ever noticed? You would have seen why sometimes no the I was basically a marketing person, so I was a JM of marketing for one my companies earlier where I was working. So the thing is that when somebody decide for a purchase, the marketing person wanted it to be happened immediately. Otherwise, what will happen if a 24 hours is over? That whatever we discussed, half of it gone, and somebody would have come and told them that I have some other party or something like that. It will get carried away, and we will not get that order like that. Uh, that's why the people always says you finish the purchase right now. Many you might have seen many people. You unless you purchase immediately, it is not going to be there in your life, because your having your roots, your deep rooted habits are so powerful, which will not allow you to do anything after you get out of this particular environment of discussion. So why this is happening? That's what my question is. That so we know all our wonderful ideas we want to implement. We will try to implement. For example, I will tell you. We want to get up by 5 o'clock. It's very good routine habits, morning routines. You want it, and you know the benefits of it, and so many things. And what happens? We keep the alarm, and we take extra care that if I keep it nearby my bed, I will switch off and sleep, so that we will keep it far away from our bed, so that we'll get up, then only we'll go and off. And of course, we will get up in the morning, we'll go and off the thing. And what will happen? Suddenly, there will be a thought from inside. It will suggest you. You will be in the drowsy mood. It will suggest you. You start from tomorrow. Yesterday you slept little late, around 12:30. I mean 11:30 or 12:30, and I have read somewhere that if you don't have sufficient sleep, minimum 8 hours, it will be bad for your health. And some kind of excuses will keep on bombarding into your brain, and you will go back to sleep. You will think that tomorrow will. Again, you may try, you fail. Sometimes you may get up for a few days and you give up. Have you ever noticed why this is happening? Actually, this is happening because of our paradigm. Paradigm is nothing but the deep-rooted multitudes of habits executed or recorded in our subconscious mind, and which will execute without the consent of your conscious mind. or somehow it will convince the conscious mind to implement its action. Anything, any habits, you are the what are you today is the result of your past thinking and actions only. All it is deep rooted inside you. That's why those who are having a high, a disciplined way of life will reach into top places, and those who are not will not, even though they are intelligent, extra talented, they will not reach that level they deserve to be, because this all are because of the deep rooted habits we have, and that is very hard to break. And if at all you want to break that, you have to do it on a continuous basis with repetition. So the paradigm is the reason behind all our mediocrity. The paradigm is nothing but the deep rooted habits which have been acquired through years together. Most of these habits are inherited or copied, and it has become our habit, and that has become our comfort zone. Our subconscious mind is actually our body itself. It is inseparable. Your body will create a kind of laziness, a kind of tiredness, or something when you want to do something which you never normally don't do, because it wants you to be in a comfortable position. It is the job of the brain and the subconscious mind. So if at all you want to change yourself into the next level, if you want to have a greater achievement, within the existing paradigm it is impossible for you to achieve, for which you have to create a new paradigm. It is not by breaking the existing, you have to develop new one with a lot of struggles. And I'm telling you, any paradigm shift is possible only through knowledge and repetition. You should have the correct knowledge of subject, and you should do it on a continuous basis. And your old pattern will go off, your brain will create a neural pathway, and you will be able to make your new habits. And it has to be any neural pathway if you want to create. That's why people used to say, 21 days, 45 days. You can see in the many traditions people follow 45 days, because you want to create a new habit means you have to create a neural pathway inside your brain. Your brain is made of billions of neurons, and every habit has its own path. That's why, in spite of we want to do, the brain has already programmed it in a particular way to be done the things. So your old habits are very strong, and that is the only reason you are not able to implement any powerful motivational speech messages into your life. So I would suggest you, if you want to change anything, study about that, what you want to be, and repeat it in a continuous basis. Minimum for 21 days. Certain habits will be created maybe after 90 days. And after that also, once it is habit is created, you have to maintain it. You required a lot of energy. So these great successful people always have their own habits, which is they are maintaining it, even in spite of it is their this happened to be their comfort way of doing. But if you give up to the lazy world, lazy way of approaching as it was before, you will go back to your old habit. It's very easy to give up. To break that. So any speeches or any motivational things or any good thing, we are not able to implement it in our life only because we are unknowingly under the influence of deep rooted multitudes of habits, which is generally called as paradigm. So try to shift your paradigm. The only way to shift your paradigm is to learn, learn, have more knowledge and repeat that habits. It will be hard, it will be very boring, it will be disturbing, you may not be liking it, but after some time you will gradually like it. You will get so much of excitement, and finally you reach into that habits, and you will achieve great success in your life. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye. This is Only Krishnan Manari.